developing it with the game, but that's a sneak peek of, you can imagine playing that and running and getting chased, and it's kind of intense, so it should be really fun. Anyways, I thought I'd show you maybe one more song. Yeah. This one, I try to pick songs that kind of tie into the fandom, and this song is sung by Luna. Yeah, this song is sung by Luna. The character, the actress who plays Luna, not Tabitha, but the voice actress who sings the songs. Right?
Kazumi Evans?
No. Oh, no, it was, okay, so I'm sorry, there were two Lunas. So Kazumi did sing for Luna in the beginning, and then it was Aloma Steele.
Oh.
So,
nice.
Anyway, so this is Aloma. You'll recognize her because it sounds exactly like Luna's Past or whatever, the song from the Heartswarming Eve. Anyways, it's sort of a dark song. So I'm going to go through this one a little quicker. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to end at 4:20. Sorry, at 4:30 and ask questions, maybe 4:35. So I think we're doing okay. Can you hear me all right? Mm-hmm. So the first thing I'll do is I'll show you the kickoff document. Oops.
Please silence your phone before I do it for you.
So this one's got a few things I probably have to not reveal, so I'll have to fly through it. Excuse me. So Elaine's I Want song. So basically in this song, what I learned, they create these very comprehensive documents for me. So it's a lot of stuff to process. So the idea is that this character, Elaine, is a villain. She's a pirate. She's the most feared pirate in this world. And she's amassed massive amounts of treasure. But she's still looking for something, and we don't know what. So at this point in the game, we don't know what she's just like obsessively looking for. And Billie, at the same time, her goal in this game is to acquire these gems that provide her with this power. So she's out there trying to collect gems. It's actually kind of very My Little Pony. And and these gems will provide these various powers. And so Elaine has captured Billie and believes that she, with her power, will be able to provide her with this thing she needs. Which, again, as a player, you don't know what it is. She just says, you have what I need. And so what happens, though, is Billie escapes, and the whole level, she's sneaking around, and the goal of the level is to sneak through these chambers of this pirate queen and get out without getting spotted. So it's very different than the previous song. And they want to use an I Want song to raise sympathy for Elaine while still keeping her antagonistic appearance, so making sure she's a villain. Raise tension for Billie's escape from the prison by having her sneak around Elaine. So throughout the song, if at any time as you're playing you do something that gives you away, the song ends. And she sees you and she basically captures you again. So you have to like sneak, so I'm thinking, okay, it's a mysterious, sneaky kind of vibe. Elaine is mournfully missing her girlfriend. Okay, so let's skip that. She saw, the player, if they succeed, will reach the end of the song. Elaine will leave the area, giving the player free reign of the area and an exit. The player must avoid being seen by Elaine, or she will trigger a fail state. Elaine has a red string across the area. If the player touches the red string, it will trigger a fail state. If the player runs out of health, it will trigger a fail state. So Elaine is throwing objects as she's looking for Billie. And if they're hitting you, you're losing health. And so you have to have enough health before you leave. And it's going to be very hard to avoid some of those. So you're going to be struggling with that. So they show me some cool concept art of the space. And you can see like you're going to be sneaking around. There's going to be this red string, which you really see in some of the later art. Yeah, so this is her missing girlfriend, who's been turned into a gold statue. Anyways, so this is her. Okay, so the other thing is the way the song starts is super weird. So the gift that she had with her girlfriend was like this music box. And so it reminds her of her goal, like that she really is at, this is the goal. She's after a cure, you know. And so you'll hear this, so I decided to start the song. Here we go. Here's this Victorian office look. And you get a little bit more of it there. And they wanted this big, dark, Victorian kind of cavernous, she's very wealthy character. And we knew it was gonna be 2.5 to 3 minutes. Song structure opens with a music box instrumental. So this is gonna start with her playing the music, hearing the music, and having this nostalgic moment. Something sweet, a little sad. This melody will become the main song. So you're gonna hear this theme play in the music box. And then this is the stuff that I kind of came up with. I was like, there's a bridge, a chorus. Anyways, I won't get too bogged down on this. Okay, so that's sort of the working document. And then from that, I wrote these lyrics. And I just think it's interesting to hear the lyric, for me to read you the lyrics before you hear the song, so you can kind of go like, you can kind of hear the step of going from lyrics to music. Anyways, it's called The Curse. Music box melody, singing picks up, somber melody. Elaine, 1,000 days, 1,000 ways I've tried. What is this fate that frays me deep inside? The days apart are fractured time. I am yours and you are mine. So she's going from sad, thinking of her partner, to like thinking of Billie. You are mine. I'm going to capture you. So she knows she's escaped. She doesn't know where she is. She's now looking for her as she sings the song. Now, where are you, little rat? You can't have gotten far. Come out, wherever you are. I watch the clock keep ticking, ticking. So many traitors in my way. I carry on, still kicking, kicking. The only hope, one step away. I won't let another chance, of course. I won't let another chance slip from my grasp. I won't miss the chance to prove. I'll find you if it's the last thing I do. There's actually rhymes in there. It's hard to talk. Won't let another hope slip away now. I need this more than you. This magic is the only way out. The curse is through. So she kind of gives it away. She needs Billie to solve this curse. Billie, curse. What curse is she talking about? Why does she need my magic? Come on, my dear. We'll all be okay. I promise. Just show yourself. Verse 2. Through every hall I'm searching. Every book, testing every vial. Driven by the surging, urging, missing each and every smile. How many more caves must I plunder? How many treasures must I steal? Nothing but trinkets thrown asunder. How will the secret be revealed? So she's hinting at what she's after. The bridge. Will you ever know what I'm going through? Right there in front of me, and nothing I can do. I've been around the world just looking for the key, and when I find it, I'll set you free. So a lot of this is very like veiled. Like it makes more sense when you finish the other. Anyways, I won't let a chance to be my grasp. I won't let a chance to prove. I'll find you if it's the last thing I do. Won't let a hope away. Lightning through. This is the only way every song. Fun. Can you imagine? It's a dark song. It's a fun part. This is the world of evil villain out, which you know I love to write. So this is with Aloma Steele singing the demo. I got the lyrics.
1,000 days.